ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, is a condition that often leaves families with more questions than answers, and that's why the Queens Medical Center is hosting a special Ask the Experts event today, and there's a Hawaii Walk to Defeat ALS tomorrow. And this morning we welcome CEO Fred Fisher from the ALS Association Golden West Chapter, and we also have Nohea Nakaahiki, from, who's going to be the chair of this year's Hawaii Walk. And good morning. Thanks for coming in. And Fred, maybe you can kind of inform us now on what are the statistics? How many people in Hawaii actually have Lou Gehrig's?
Sure. Well, the median age in Hawaii is about 36, which means half of Hawaii's population has a 1 in 800 chance of getting diagnosed and dying from Lou Gehrig's disease. So it's pretty astounding. It's more common than people think. And then when you combine that with the family members like Nohea and hundreds of others, we're talking about a big population.
And often people don't really understand the disease, and as far as what the symptoms are,
Right.
it's kind of I don't know, broad as far as the
What
symptoms,
happens
correct?
to people often mimics other disorders, which frankly we hope they have, because things like stroke you can recover from. ALS shares some of those same kinds of symptoms, but you don't recover from them. So it's a motor neuron disease. It's brain cells that communicate with your muscles. Those cells die, and you lose the ability to walk, to talk, to speak, to swallow, and eventually you lose the ability to breathe. And for most people, this happens over a very short 2 to 5 year period.
Right, and there's really no cure for it.
There's only one FDA-approved drug for ALS, and it helps people live about 2 months longer, which is why the Walk to Defeat ALS is about bringing care and services to people in Hawaii, because research has proven we can help people live a lot longer than that by providing them with great multidisciplinary care, which is why our collaboration with Queens Hospital is so exciting to us.
Exactly. And Nohea, you have personal experience of how this disease can affect the whole family. Your husband.
Yes, my husband was diagnosed with the bulbar form, which means it was upper motor neurons. So his speech went first, his swallowing went first, and then the rest of his muscles in his body. And he had it for 4 years, and he was pretty paralyzed. He couldn't move, and my kids and I took care of him for the full 4 years. He was only able to communicate with the movement of his eyebrows.
Wow.
And we had the services of the ALS Association in California. We didn't have any services. We had limited services here. So we knew what we had in California when we came home. It was limited, and we had lost some of that service and that support. So my whole role in being this chairperson for this walk was really to get this walk off the ground here for our Hawaii ALS patients and families, so that we could help them get better services and better support. And what Fred is talking about with the multidisciplinary clinic, that is going to help us. ALS patients need at least 9 medical professionals to help treat and to help manage the symptoms. And the Ask the Experts is going to be helpful in educating people more about that. But the walk, we encourage everyone to come out for the walk and to help us raise money and to help us bring those services and create awareness and just be there with us.
That's, thank you very much. Well, hopefully we can do that. And again, Ask the Expert is today actually this evening.
2 o'clock.
This afternoon.
At
Right.
Queens Hospital. And the walk is tomorrow at Kapiolani Park, starting, everybody come on down starting at 9 a.m. and they'll have a great time.
Terrific. Okay, thanks so much for coming in this morning.